Discraft's CCR Open, fueled by Great Lakes, presented by Discraft. I'm Chili in the studio here with Josh. How we doing, Josh?
Doing great, Chili. How you doing?
Doing good. All right, so we're heading into the back nine of the final round. We're on chase card coverage here. It's going to get hot, you know. There's pretty tight scores. A couple of the guys have moved up, and they're not far off the leaders. Other than GT Hancock's kind of out front pretty far.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to catch him. But as we saw first round, this is where the course really gets scoreable.
Yeah, kind of tight right here in the top 10, though. You know, from second down, it's anybody's game right now with 9 to go. So let's see how it ends up.
I'm going to start off our back nine with hole 10, par 3, 364 feet. You see a lot of our players take the big wide hyzer out over the road, which does play OB if they happen to land in it, but we didn't see any of that first round. I think you just really got to miss that little spindly tree on the right on your hyzer, and you should be in good shape. Just like that. Nick getting a little bit of a drop there.
Yeah, you got some wind bounce there.
Mm-hmm.
You still got a putt. Edge of circle, or outer edge of circle 1. Oh.
Drew sending that pretty wide.
Yeah, that looked almost like a grip lock. Stayed in bounds though.
Commentator cursed him. I had to mention the tree. Sorry, Kyle.
Yeah.
Still flying?
He's playing a little frustrated here.
Yeah.
Not having the best of luck this round. These are the worst when you got to worry about blasting your hand on a tree.
Oh, I know.
Good throw considering.
Alright, here we go.
Got a whistle from the crowd. Long putt from Nick, just kind of splashes out.
Drew connecting on that birdie.
Good way to start the back nine.
Yeah. Paul as well, getting his birdie.
Paul's been playing pretty solid this round.
Yep. One of the few MVP players out there, you know. They tend to be a lot of Discraft and Innova, and
Yeah.
don't see as many MVP. Good to see he's out there. All right, pretty simple hole. Couple birdies there.
Yeah.
Look back at Drew.
All right, moving on to hole 11, another par 4, 732 feet. We got OB that lines the left and right side of this fairway. You really want to get your drive just past that tree on the right and down to the downslope here to have any hope of approaching for the birdie. As I mentioned in round 1, this is a real easy hole to par. It's really difficult to birdie. You really got to push that tee shot way forward and then throw a great second shot to get yourself in range to even have a birdie putt here.
Yeah, this is a very challenging downhill shot, especially when they have the OBs added in. Early release by Paul.
Yeah, not sure if that did find the OB or if he just found the other side of that tree. Hope he stayed in bounds. Drew throwing a perfect tee shot, just getting all the way down the hill, pushing the right side of the fairway. He should be in a good position to approach for the birdie. Oh, Nick did not get the turn. Got more turn than I expected.
Yeah, you got a little help from the wind there, but no, ended up OB.
Kyle's going to get too much turn out of this, crash into that little tree, and unfortunately be right behind it. Again, having to be careful of his hands so he doesn't smack a tree on his swing.
Yeah.
just having to go standstill there, but pushes it pretty far up the fairway.
Yeah, can't be mad at that. Nick having to have some fancy footwork there.
Yeah, it's really hard to get your feet going in that long grass. That stuff is so grabby. Drew in the only position to possibly card the bird, and throws a great upshot. Just a little bit long.
Kyle plays a good shot up there.
Paul just basing it for an easy tap in there. Good bid to try to save the par. Drew for his birdie.
Yeah, that was a nice comeback there.
Yeah.
He looks kind of angry.
He does.
Or annoyed or something. Kyle, unfortunate bogey there.
Yeah.
Not having the round he wanted.
Nick the same.
Yeah, the par seemed to be a little unbalanced on some of these, you know. But yeah, this is another one where it could almost be a 5, right?
I think it does play a 5 for the FPO field. Coming into hole 12, we got a nice bounce back birdie opportunity for our field. It's 269 feet, pretty much straight to hyzer. You just want to get through that wall of trees there. There's an inside line you can take, and there's also a little outside line you can take. You just want to really push left and get to the base of that hill and have yourself a putt for birdie. Drew getting just around the outside, skipping up the hill. That's going to be a nice tap in for him.
Yep. Oh, he catches the tree.
Yeah, just kissed the side.
He looked a little inside on that shot, so let's see what Nick can do here.
Nick's going the inside line, splits it perfect.
Kyle follows suit. Yeah, he did get caught up there.
And this is a tricky putt too. Looks like he didn't like. Oh wow!
Cans it.
Let's go, Kyle.
There we go.
Needed that.
Normally he'd be smiling, but he's having a rough round. So.
And hopefully that'll kickstart the rest of it.
Yeah.
Paul with kind of a long putt from back there. That's a tough bid. Good birdie for Nick.
And Drew locks in his birdie.
Yeah, getting within one stroke of Paul there.
Got a good boxing match going between the two of them.
Yeah. Oh, we get another look at this.
Yeah. Great flyback on Kyle. Way to go, buddy.
He didn't even look happy about it.
No, that's all right. He is.
Yeah. All right, hole 13, another par 4, only 515 feet. You really just want to get out left to right into about this area off of the tee box, and then you're going to have yourself this nice little tunnel to shoot through. The only real OB to worry about once you get past the tunnel is this little Pac-Man of sand right by the basket. Kind of makes it dangerous to take a throw-in attempt at it if you can get all the way up to the mouth on your tee shot.
Oh, Drew lands kind of out of position there. Hands on the head's always a sign that it's gone awry.
Didn't quite get the turn that he wanted on that.
And Nick gets up here.
Yeah, a little bit shorter than I think he wanted, but it's going to be in great position to approach still.
Great shot by Kyle.
Yeah. Gets right up to the opening of the mouth there. Should have a routine approach for his 3.
Paul, little left there, huh?
Yeah, a little left there. It's
Might
going to be,
pinched.
yeah. It's going to be a tricky shot, but not impossible. Beautiful approach from Nick, securing his birdie. And Drew's so pinched, he's got to try to go over this big wall of trees, which he's got the power to do, but it is such a tough shot. Looked like he came up a little short and still in the stuff shy of the basket, which can be a little tricky to get out of.
He was actually long. He
Was
shocked
he long?
me. Yeah,
Oh,
he almost
really?
hit me.
Oh.
I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden it was like thunk.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought I saw something move short, so.
Yeah, no, he was just past the basket.
Wow.
Sorry to correct you.
No, I appreciate the correction. That's a great shot then.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, he got all the way there.
Yep.
Wow, what
Yeah.
a birdie save.
That's why I didn't see it. I had no clue it was coming in. All of a sudden, just thunk. I was like, phew, glad it didn't get me. Yeah, he got it. He got his birdie that way.
Mhm.
It was a pretty bold move to go over the trees. Paul carding the par there.
Yeah, that's a really, really bold move to go over those trees. I mean, that's so high. The camera doesn't do it justice. Those trees are tall.
Yeah, and the power it takes, yeah.
Good work, Drew. All right, coming up on hole 14, par 3, 351 feet. You want to bend the disc left to right up the fairway on this. If you're throwing the backhand or the forehand, really you just want to hit at the base of this hill and kind of hit flat to skip up towards the bucket. If you come in pin high at this one, you have a danger of going into the stuff in the back, which is really, really spindly and tough to putt out of.
Yeah, both those guys finished a little early, right? But they
Yeah.
got to look at the basket from there.
So Kyle's going to fade out a little bit left into the corner there.
Yeah, I think you let that go just a little early. Paul's got some air under this.
Going to break around the corner and give himself a putt. Drew kind of stuck with that low ceiling there. Can't really give it a bid. At least not a straight on one. Yeah, Nick doesn't want anything to do with running that putt.
Yeah, he didn't want to mess with that.
Paul giving it a run, though.
He wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Didn't get punished for it.
Two hands. Is that legal?
Disc ended up in the basket, and I think it's good. Alright, hole 15. Another par 3, 344 feet. Straight ahead, you got some OB on the left that you have to contend with in the long grass, and then you also got some sand bunkers on the right, and then immediately left and along of the basket. You really just want to push it straight and fade just under that tree in front of the basket to have your best chance at getting in position for your birdie putt.
Yeah, I feel like late in the round, this is like you're really wanting / needing this birdie.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of risk down there by the basket too.
It's also kind of easy to pull it a little bit right like Nick just did and
Yeah.
bring it into those trees on the right side. You can't really see along the bushes rather, that are just off the camera.
Yeah, the grade of the hill kind of pushes your disc.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like it has a chance.
Comes up a little bit short, but still a good shot.
Yeah, you won't be putting towards the OB, kind of away from it, so that's
Yeah.
good. That was a good approach to secure par.
Oh, good bid, just a little bit right.
Carved it right around those chains.
Kyle just a little high. Drew with his birdie,
Good bird.
pulling ahead of Paul.
Yeah, keeps plugging away. Nick just taking his par.
Paul with a good cleanup putt.
So we got a little separation here on the card.
Yeah.
Drew,
A couple of pretty easy holes coming up too.
Yeah. That excellent form there, Kyle.
Alright, hole 16, par 3, 289 feet. You really just want to go straight and then pick a side of this tree the drone is flying at right now, either left or right of it, and then hit the front of that hill and skip up to the bucket.
Alright, let's see if we get any ace runs this time.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
That is the ace run, the kind of hyzer flip something right at that tree, let it sit up and drift to the right of it, and hopefully have enough stability to fall in the bucket.
Yeah, it looks so tasty from the camera view here.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle, miss it. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
By the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, the camera, I don't think, does that tree on the left quite enough justice as to how much that can be in your head on the tee.
Yeah, the impact, yeah. Well, looks like everybody got in position for a birdie
Yeah.
chance.
Bunch of good shots.
Drew to get to 25.
We got a chance to get a star frame here. As soon as Drew can get his disc out of the basket.
Putter likes that basket. That's a good thing. You want it to want to be in the bottom. Nick connects.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe to say we're going to have a star birdie here.
I think that's pretty safe.
Kyle, don't forget to mark your CTP. All right, good star frame there.
Yeah.
Look back at Nick's footwork there.
All right, hole 17, 180 feet, par 3. This hole does play as a island green. Anything that does not make it inside of the logs plays as a hazard. So you'll be putting 3 from wherever you land if you don't make it inside. Drew hits a tree just at the front and drops down on the good side.
Yeah, you got lucky there. It fell
Mhm.
forward.
Kind of a blind tee shot for all of our players. You can't see the basket from back there. Ooh, what did
He hit the flag.
hit the flag?
Yeah, very beneficial. Yeah, look at, he's just as shocked. I don't know. Yeah, very beneficial hit. Kyle just throwing a little forehand in there.
Yeah.
Almost like a chip shot, huh?
Yeah. Looked like he got some weird ground play. Maybe hit a rock by it. The basket is on some rocks, so I saw it jump around in there a little bit. But as long as he stayed in, he's good.
Right, stay in the arena. Catching the back wall there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have seen throws hit those rocks, catch edge, and roll out the opening either on the left or the right, and that's just so frustrating.
Yeah, that's such a bummer. Like it almost needs to have like a little row of logs, along the bottom that you can step over.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Good putt from Kyle, though.
Yeah. You'd think it was like a drop zone. They're both in the same spot. There we go.
Good hit from Drew as well.
Doing what he's supposed to. Oh,
Unfortunate miss from Paul.
look to tie up with Paul now.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, it feels bad to take a natural 3 on 17.
Yeah, right. Yeah, another one of those that's kind of a par 2 at,
Yeah.
180 foot or 100, whatever it was.
180, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, our final hole, hole 18. Another par 3, 399 feet. It plays downhill a little bit. You want to push that shot straight down the tunnel at the wall of trees at the very, very end that you can see, and just have it fade right before you get there and skip over towards the rocks. Have yourself a putt at that beautiful basket.
You officially suck.
Drew swinging the hyzer in there. I don't know if he caught the corner a little bit.
Yeah, he caught that corner down there.
Nick looking similar. See if he can beat the corner.
Oh yeah.
Kyle sending it inside. It's tough in there.
Yeah. Rough day on the course for Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Paul getting one out there.
At least Kyle's got something to work with there, but it's a tough
Well,
shot.
Effectively, he pitched, right?
Yeah.
None of them were spectacular, so. A little commentary from the cameraman there.
Yep. Oh, what a big putt to finish. Nice putt, Nick.
Huge putt.
Fun, Nick.
Earning himself a little extra money with that.
Yeah. Drew just pitching out of the woods there. Paul for his chance for a birdie. Sinks it.
Yeah. Good catch there.
Yeah, there's a little bit left.
Yeah, kind of left and high.
Mhm.
Sometimes those don't like to stay in. All right, let's see if Kyle can connect here.
To save the bogey.
Oh, just misses.
Tough finish.
Good look at the featured green there.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunate for Kyle. He'll bounce back though.
Oh yeah.
And Drew.
Finishing up
Okay.
his par.
Yeah. Well, he won the chase card, as far
Mhm.
as we can tell, though.
Let's see how that stacks up against the rest of the field.
That's right. Nice look there at the green.
And then a nice look at Nick's big birdie putt too.
Yeah, that's sweet. Well, what do you think of this? Turned out pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think it turned out really well. I love to see all the competitors. Love to see the big names come out to play my local home turf.
Yeah, yep, pretty cool. GT holding it out there, 34 under on the weekend.
Wow.
That's amazing. So,
Yeah.
He put it together.
He really did.
Yep. According to some other fellows I talked to, some of the best golf he's played all year. So
Yeah?
that's what I heard.
I mean, I watched it already too, and it looked real good, real easy. Surprisingly, he just made it look so easy.
Thanks for joining us here at Nate Davis Disc Golf for the Discraft CCR Open, fueled by Great Lakes. Josh and I signing out. Just remember to keep a positive attitude. It'll lead to a negative score.